Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews tonight with the Fuzz. Gotta remember my right from left because everything's reversed.
Sorry, you're reversed.
Yeah, I'm reversed. Yeah, today anyway, we're gonna do something from Belgium. This is Corsendonk Pater Dubbel, 6.5% ABV. I'm pretty sure these bottles are 2019 bottles. They have a best before date on them of August 27th, 21. Maybe or 2018. Who knows? 3-year, 2-year, best before date. Either way, we've got the same bottles because I got mine. I think I've had mine since last summer. And I can't remember if I bought it up in Moncton, maybe by spring, or if I bought it in KV, the store, in the summertime, but Scott just picked his up. So obviously we've got the same batch that was sent here to New Brunswick. This is what do you call it? An Abbey double, but it's not like a Trappist one. It's just brewed with using the name of a local abbey in Belgium for branding. It's actually brewed by Brasserie de Bock, which makes the Blanche de Namur series of wit beers, which actually that also showed up here in the summer. So it makes sense that they got a distributor to bring these in. Anyway, so this is kind of exciting. Trying out a different Trappist style kind of beer, an Abbey style beer, because I do love doubles. Don't you love doubles, Fuzz?
Don't I love doubles?
Double mint gum. Double the fun.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that top. Oh.
Look at that. Oh, wow. That's got a nice look to it. Wow, I poured that too hard. But yeah, look at that color on it. That's got a nice, deep, rich mahogany kind of color to it.
Yeah. Just opening it, I can smell it.
Tan head.
Yeah.
It's see-through, like holding it up to the light. The light in here is very yellow. Holding up to the light, it's see-through, but it's very, very dim. Like, there we go. It gets a nice like ruby red, slightly orange, kind of like a very, very dark burnt orange kind of color to it.
Yeah.
With, of course, that tan head. That looks really nice.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a very inviting double.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Boy, does that ever smell good too?
Yep. When I was pouring it, it smelled good. Like it invades your nose.
It's got like this red apple, caramel,
big caramel,
copper coin.
Yeah, a little bit of copper.
That really reminds, in the aroma department, I think this is maybe a bit stronger, more potent, but it does really remind me of like Left Brune, which you probably haven't had, Scott, but
probably not.
This one might be the better Left Brune, which is probably what it's competing with, to be honest. Kind of like a Pater double or a brown ale, Belgian.
Gets right in the tip of your nose, right there.
Right
tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip. All right. Do you want to put her down the hatch?
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, a little bit of coffee taste to it.
Yeah. Coffee, caramel.
Caramel comes in the back.
Again, the red apple.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a hint of like a tannic, like a oak tannin, not like raspberry skin tannin, but like woody.
Yeah, a little. If you leave it in your mouth a little bit, it a lot of carbonation. There's a lot of carbonation.
I'm also getting like a touch of almond.
In the mid, I would say a touch of almond in the mid.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like caramel, hint of almond.
I say coffee up front, almond
coffee
in the middle.
Yep, coffee, very good.
Front, almond in the middle, caramel the end. With a lot of carbonation.
You know what? For double, that's got a very, very light effervescent body, like very, very carbonated, but it's very light as well.
Yeah, not heavy at all. Not heavy at all.
Oh, that's super easy. I'm pouring the rest of my glass right now. All right, the obligatory photo. We actually have one comment in the chat here. It says, "Hi" from Zach Phillips. Hey, Zach, how you doing tonight? Let us know what you're drinking. If there's anybody watching, you will read it on camera as long as we're still alive.
These usually go about 12 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes.
I try to keep them under 10, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
We never go under 10. We're always in the 12 area.
That's kind of disturbing, Scott.
Yeah. Is being in the 10 area any better?
10 better than 2 6s?
It has good lacing around the glass. Right? It's very, it makes, like, Nick burped a little bit there. I'm burping too.
Burp.
Lots of carbonation in it.
That's quite a bit of carbonation. It's like drying. It's not nearly as sweet as I was thinking it would be, given the aroma.
Yeah.
But I still think it works very well. It goes down super easy, except for the very, very present carbonation that's on this thing. This is obviously over a year-old bottle, so it's kind of mellowed it off just slightly. I never had a fresh, but I mean, it's that little bit of candy sugar that they would have spiked this bottle off with when they bottled it for the second fermentation. It has faded off a little bit, but it's very tasty.
Although I did buy mine recently, it probably sat on the shelf for a year as well.
Oh yeah, because I think what's going on, the reason why it was originally brought into the Moncton Experience stores, they got two major like fancy craft beer or fancy world beer stores here in New Brunswick. There's the one in Fredericton at the York Street store, and there's one in Moncton called the Experience store. And they'll bring high-end beers from all over the U.S., Canada, and around the world. And I believe that may be where I got my bottle. And but the thing is, what they do with those places, if they don't sell out in a certain amount of time there, which almost they never do. But I digress. But they'll send them out to the major centers like St. John and other stores. So like KV gets a stack of these cool ass beers every once in a while. They did it last summer when they brought a bunch of beers and had sold them here. Corsendonk being one of them. So they do that from time to time, which is nice, but I wish they would have a experience like store here in St. John. But I digress.
So this one was recommended to me by the by one of the ALBN
ANBL, cool New Brunswick liquor.
ANBL staff members. He said they had just came in. He said he had one and it was quite good, and they were on sale. So he said you should really pick one of these up. So I did, and then when I talked to Nick, I was like, "Hey, I picked one of these up." He's like, "Hey, I have one too. Let's do it."
I've had it in my fridge for like 9 months,
right?
Because I've been thinking, I would like to review that.
So I mean, my beer selection isn't probably as vast as Nick's is. I probably have a fourth of what he has in his fridge.
Yeah, but you probably have access to 90% of it. The other portion is stuff that I've either had for a long time or people have sent me, like Greg.
Yeah. So
anyway, that's got like a nice, like the aftertaste is like nice, nutty, copper, like nutty copper coiny caramel, and the lingering coffee you're talking about. I'm getting a lot of coffee in that aftertaste, and it's not like rich dark roast espresso. It's got this nice kind of like mild medium roast coffee, which is very nice.
So it's a 6.5 ABV. So it's a little stronger than your normal beer, but still, you don't really taste it. It's hidden there quite well, I think.
It's not boozy at all. And besides, 6.5%, I'm not surprised it's not boozy. Although it is, I do think that's kind of light for a double, isn't it? I'd have to take a look at the BJCP guidelines, but I'm pretty sure that like 6.5 is kind of light for a double.
Isn't a double like in the 8 range, 7-8 range?
Now you're gonna make me look it up.
And this is how we get to 12 minutes.
Right.
But I think this is more of a sipping brew, something that you.
I suppose 6 to 7, so 6 to 7.5. It's would be a beer in the style similar to like Chimay Red or La Trappe Dubbel, St. Bernardus Patter 6, Rochefort 6. Yeah, actually, you know what? If you compare this to like Rochefort 6, I think I like the Rochefort better, but this is really nice.
I have a Rochefort 10 in my fridge.
Nice. Oh, you should drink that. You should drink that tonight because that is a tasty ass beer. It'll be the best beer of the night.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I've got one left. You could drink it, but I've already reviewed it years ago. But yeah, I got to say that this. What do you think? What's your final thoughts in this before I give mine?
I'm not a big coffee guy. I do like doubles, but so they kind of go hand in hand. A coffee and a double kind of go hand in hand. So my take on it is it's a solid double beer. I find it a little bit too much carbonated. It's giving me too much gas. I don't know. I was ready. He was there. So it does take a few points off because of the overcarbonation. The flavors, the transition of flavors between the beginning, the middle, and end is quite phenomenal. It's a very tasty beer. Very tasty beer. Not a lot of alcohol on it. I would buy this again. I think you're right in saying the Rochefort 6 is maybe a tad bit better than this. So I'm going to give this a 3.75.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good rating, especially from you. Yeah, I mean, I would say that if I'm comparing this, and I hate it when I know people hate it when you compare it to other beers, maybe because you don't know, like, okay, you're comparing it to a beer I've never had before. It's better than Left Brune, but it's maybe not as good as Rochefort 6, but it's still solid, still very good. I'll give that a 4.25 out of 5 from me. Actually, I really like that.
That is higher than I thought you were going to give it. I thought you were going to end up.
I was kind of like running between 4 and 4.25.
Yeah,
I said it now, so I'm done.
Yeah.
The only thing negative to say about it is that it's super carbonated. And actually, you know what? It's kind of getting flat close to the bottom. It's almost like all the carbonation came out of the hole once.
So I mean, that would mean the carbonation really comes off fast. And so maybe if you're drinking this at home, or if you get one of these at home, let it sit. Yeah.
I'll tell you, like I've been sitting here for 12 minutes drinking this beer with you, and that's how much I got left.
Yeah.
That's going out super easy.
Yeah, no, let it sit. Don't drink it right away. Let it breathe a little bit like a fine wine.
And maybe drink it right away. I want to drink my next beer.
Well, then pour two. Drink the other one.
Didn't buy anything.
No,
anyway. All right. We're going to sign off for the night. So thank you, Zach Phillips, and bye, Will. Thank you, one viewer. Thank you for watching, and we will chat with you folks later. Cheers.
Cheers.